Jed. Come here. All right, guys, so we've got all of the merch packaged up. The last little bit that's left, we have like a couple 2X shirts left, a couple medium. We have a ton of medium tractor shirts and a ton of small, and we've got some more Smoke on the Flatty shirts, some large. I don't know what size these are back here. Some smalls. Yeah. And then a couple smaller trying to fuck on a flatbed shirts. But there are a couple of you guys that did back order, so we're going to have to get those out to you. Got to order some, actually. They shouldn't have back ordered, but they did. So here's what we got left. Go grab them, guys. Still got some Wheel Start keychains left. Merch drop happening very, very soon. But Jed, you want to help me load this up? Go ahead. Go by post office. All right, guys. We made it up here to the shop. Austin's in the truck. He's going to go ahead and head over there where we're taking the truck to. But I dropped off the merch that has to be shipped out. Make sure this thing's in neutral. Yep. Fired up. She is getting dirty. We gotta give it a bath. Old blue collar's getting nasty. So, you guys remember yesterday we loaded the Jakes up in the box here? So we're gonna head over there to Dade City truck stop and let them put on to overhead for me. So quite a few of you guys have been asking about the interior. We've got some new seats coming soon. I haven't ordered them yet, but I'm gonna be ordering some soon, guys. But I did get a brand new mattress in here because Amber and I stayed the night in it over the weekend. We went to Hogwaller. So, she's coming along. Let's go drop this baby off. We got blue collar parked up here at the Dade City truck repair. They are going to get the Jake brakes put on it, check the AC when it gets going down the road. It might be low while they got the cab jacked up, and check to see if it needs an overhead done, and a couple other things. But I think that's pretty much it. So, Austin and I, what are we going to do now? I don't know. We're going to go find something else to do at the shop. So we made it back to the shop, guys, and Austin and I got the speakers pulled off. I sold them to a local guy, Clayton McCall. We've got those off. We're gonna start pulling the amp out of the interior, but we're gonna leave this rack up here just so people have something to kind of like hang on to for now. The roof, man, I'm just now noticing how rough this roof is getting from the sun. We're gonna have to get this thing painted soon, really, really soon. Even the hood's getting bad. So, but now I can open the toolbox back up. I'm just gonna leave this on here, like I said, so if everybody's riding back here, they can hold on to it. But we're gonna get the wood pulled off of the truck on both sides. Probably gonna leave the bucket here for now because we're gonna be racing this weekend, so I don't want anything to be flying off, falling off. We're gonna get the horns taken off the hood. I thought they'd grow on me, but they're not. So I know a lot of you guys didn't like those. So we're gonna get those pulled off and try to get a couple things on the mega truck, and then maybe we'll tear into the Air Force truck and tinker with it a little bit. Well, that one's in there. Maybe you can pull it out. Well, they got put in the wrong way is why it's like that. There you go. All right, this side. Yeah, it's just mud caked around it. Dang it. I have to use all of them. So now we got them all off, guys. Austin's cleaning them up, making them nice and pretty. I got the amp out here, so now I just have the 1 amp and the sound bar for the interior, which is all we really need. Where'd you put the other amp there? Home skillet. We got the 3,000 watt amp pulled out of it, the Bluetooth connect thing, and the LED controller. So once those are all cleaned up, the new owner's picking those up tonight. And I guess I need to get a power steering pump ordered for it, and then I'm gonna get the right rear tire snatched off of it right quick, and hope and pray that this hub is not torn up. Man, I hope it's not. That hub cap, you'll see in a second. So got the wheel off, guys, and we're gonna see if we can get this cover busted off here. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm hoping there's nothing wrong inside. All right, I gotta set the phone down. Dang, these things are on there. So I got it knocked off there, guys, and you can see where there's some metal shavings in here from the aluminum because this bearing, which is over there, sits down inside here in this groove right here. I'll show you that in just a second. And this thing's actually rounded that up. That's not good. So hopefully the bearing still sits down in there because this outer plant or final drive gear is supposed to sit down in it. So see if I can find that bearing and make sure it fits in here still. So guys, I got the inside of this hub. I know it's still kind of nasty, but it's kind of got messed up. So my fault. Get in a rush when we were trying to go mudding this weekend. But I've got the roller bearing right here at the shim that goes underneath it. I'm gonna lay down in there, just like so. There's a piece of a silicone there. And then this bearing goes in here just like that. What that does, it keeps this outer, I want to call it gear for the final drive, pushed up into its home where it's supposed to be. So we'll pull this out now and get this hubcap put back on here. God, I suck at doing this with one hand. So also went ahead and got the entire interior cleaned on the truck, guys, and now that we're working with Fast once again on some products, we've got a fuel pressure valve here that regulates the pressure down from like 45, which is what it's at now, which is way too high, down to like 15 to 20 for the common rail engine, since we don't have a 12 valve in the truck anymore. So we've got to pinch these lines off here. I don't want fuel going on. Realistically, we really need to change the filters, so we may get some new filters thrown on there here in just a second also. And do something about that, but let's see. We just don't want to have any fuel getting wasted or going all over the floor, so I need to hit that with some brakes. Gonna hit this whole thing with some brake clean so we're not getting any dirt in the fuel system. Well, there's a big old glob of dirt on the backside of that thing. Holy crap. Oh, it's a big one. That's a big one. All right, so this is the return. So basically, the way they do it, they regulate the return pressure. Keep from making a huge mess. All right, pull this fitting out. In our kit here, there's a fitting and some kind of a dealio there that helps regulate everything. Now, whenever I was filling this thing with fuel, I accidentally put gas in it. So it smells a little gassy. But it's not going to hurt anything. Shouldn't, at least. Check ball. Okay. Maybe we need to call Fast and see what we need to do here. We need to get a new rag. Oh, I'm just going to flip this one inside out. So this is the stuff they sent. So this must let more pressure flow, I guess. I don't know. It's like maybe the spring goes there and then that's got to be how it goes. Yeah, has to be. All right. Now I guess we'll just shove her up in there, eh? Yep. Well, there it is. So tighten this thing down and see what it does. If it has less noise, then I would assume it's making less pressure. Maybe. Probably need to get some new fuel filters for it. Yeah. It hasn't been that long ago we changed them, I don't think. Alright, we'll hop in there and kick it on and see if it sounds any different. good. It's not like there's any fuel there. Oh, look how dirty those things are. Now it's got pressure. It definitely isn't as loud now. The pulsating is bad. So, I think we got it working right. Well, there we go. Fast problem fixed. All right, guys, so we're done with the mega truck for now. What I want to do next is kind of start getting some stuff on the way for the Air Force truck. So next week it'll be like all Air Force, getting this thing running and driving. We've got to get a drive shaft built for it. Maybe we can pick one up from a junkyard that's already like the right length we need for it. We've got to get some metal bent from the Tampa steel. So what we're going to do first is get some measurements done. So I guess first thing I need to do is measure like our inside dimensions on the frame are right around 13 and a half. So ID on the frame, 13 and a half inches. That right there will come off, we'll get polished. And then our width of the frame is going to be roughly, just 3 inches is basically what we're going to want, because we want it to sit inside there just barely. So yeah, right at 3 inches. So 13 inches OD, 3 inches wide. That'll be our piece of section here. And then how wide? We want to go before this cross member, so probably a good 4 foot section. Probably do it. Like 4 foot long. And then the thickness of this stuff right here is like 1/4 inch, I want to say. Yeah, so 1/4 inch frame. So there we go. We need a 13 and a half inch tall piece by 3 inch lip on either side, 4 foot long by 1/4 inch thick. We'll put that inside here. And then we're gonna use a magnetic drill, and we're gonna drill holes in the side of this thing to line everything up. We're gonna grind some of these welds back out that I put in here and lay a nice good weld upward on both sides of the frame. Get that ground down smooth. We're gonna fill in a lot of these holes we're not using anymore, just to get rid of those so we can drill new holes. And by running this thing down here, 2 foot, that's gonna get to the other side of this cross member. What we can do is cut this cross member in half or get a different one and actually bolt the cross member to both pieces on both sides. We'll put another cross member right there. Let's see, from right there to that bolt hole there is 13 inches. And then from right there to 13. So we'll put another cross member right in here. And that'll be all the cross members we need to hold the frame together, make this thing solid, and we're not gonna have any issues with it moving forward. So now we need to figure out our drive shaft length. So now I need to figure out our drive shaft length. So I'm gonna hook it up here on this bolt head, which is about the center of the cap on the U-joint, and come back to the center of this U-joint right here. 114, so basically 114 inch drive shaft that we need. So this one right here isn't really gonna be proportioned correctly if we have this one long piece, a carrier bearing, and then another piece right there. Realistically, if we can put the carrier bearing right here where we split the frame, bolt it up there, and have another cross member, so we'll have one cross member here, one here, one here, and that'll be a lot to hold this frame and make this thing super solid. So we need a 114 inch cross member, or I'm sorry, 114 inch drive shaft. Write that down. Drive shaft. Now we need the carrier bearing to sit. Put that right here. Right at. We put the carrier bearing at 63 inches. So there we go. We know what we need. We need a good drive shaft. maybe we can call it that junkyard up there in Ocala. And we go junkyard digging, maybe for a piece of frame that we can cut and put in there from another truck. The problem is I don't think there should be anything that's just gonna slide right in here. So I'm probably gonna have to get cut and built. On the other hand, Austin did get the visor pulled off of the other truck before we took it over there. So I don't really want to fit it. Actually, you guys comment down below and let us know. Should we repaint the Air Force truck and get the, we're not gonna paint it. I don't hear anybody's hate comments. We'll let some professionals repaint the truck, or should we just leave it how it is and kind of just like retro upgrade it where we've stretched the frame, new tires, wheels, that good stuff, and go ahead and bolt the visor on, or should we get, like I said, go ahead and paint it up, make it pretty and bling it out? We're definitely gonna straight pipe it. But I don't know if we should do a single stack or dual stacks. So yesterday's video, people got to hear it, but the pressure washer like killed that whole video. So let me give them a little startup right quick. Well, tomorrow I'm going to take my CDL test down at the DMV tomorrow. So my appointment is. Austin, I'll probably have you work on pulling all the cab jacks, the cylinders out of this truck. We pulled off the International because these are bad. So Austin will work on getting the cylinders swapped out, or maybe just work on getting the hoses put on there. I don't know, because it doesn't make sense why it's not jacking up. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go ahead and put all the hoses on it that we've got from that truck, put the cylinders on it, and then see if we can get this thing jacked up, because Bus Grease Monkey Garage is coming in like 2 weeks, and we've got to get the valve covers off this thing to see what injectors are in it, so that we can see if we need to get bigger ones, or if the ones in there are already bigger. We don't know yet. So lots of stuff we got to get figured out on this thing. Also, guys, go give us a follow on Instagram. It's Bruce_D_Wilson. And you can see all the behind the scenes updates and stuff before we ever post it on the channel, literally days in advance. You can also find Austin on there, the Sandman 69. So go let me know, guys, should we leave the Air Force truck as is, or should we get it repainted back to its original colors by professionals, not us? I just don't know what we should do. I mean, I like it the way it is. It kind of looks old school. Huh? You ain't gonna paint nothing. Shut up. Definitely gotta leave the Air Force logo up there. That like sets the whole thing off. What are you doing? So just made it home, guys, and Amazon came through. What are you doing, Amber? Why are you running away? And we've got new air filters for the mega truck. I ordered some Can-Ins off Amazon for like 25 bucks. Can't beat that. But we've got new camera equipment. You guys, I'm filming on my iPhone right now. We've got some new camera equipment, so our videoing is gonna be second to none, guys. There's a new mic. Our camera will be here for a couple days, but new SD card. What is this? This is a battery charger and a new camera bag. So I'll update you guys in the following days as more stuff starts showing up. All right, guys, so this video is pretty much over with. So jump over to the second channel where we call it the Backside Amber and I's channel. We're gonna explain kind of what happened with our baby and why we no longer have a baby. So go over there, check it out, guys. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to both channels, and we'll catch you guys later.